Greetings, 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 greetings. Greetings, great rise, and greetings, great rise, and good evening, good evening, good evening. How are y'all feeling on this Tuesday, baby? How are y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? The kid is excited. A little country, a little hood. Hit up my girl, my sis, Lachey's Craft. Ashe, greetings, greetings, greetings. The kid is so excited. She is so excited because the African Goddess Rising Oracle is finally here. Yes. I have been so excited. I pre-ordered this back in July, and it is here. And I am so excited to crack it open to see what's going on. For anyone that rocks with the kid, y'all already know. Ashe, Ashe. For those that are just checking me out, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Robin, creatrix of Amethyst and Clover. Ashe, Ashe. Oh, sorry, I'm just excited. AYIBOBO. This oracle deck came to me in a divine way. I will say that. About a year or so ago, I was YouTubing, surfing, and came across a lady that was doing her own review of a different deck a year or so ago. Anyway, she must have been receiving or hearing complaints about others saying that the tarot and the oracle decks are not diverse, and she said something so matter-of-factly that I didn't know whether to be mad or not. And she was like, well, if you don't like the faces that you see, create your own, and I was just like, couldn't even be mad. I couldn't even be mad. I was like, oh, okay, all right, Ashe, and I willed that into the universe, baby. I wanted to see more of us. So I really started to get into the creators and the illustrators, the authors of the tarot and the oracle, really starting to pay attention because she had a very valid point, and I was already on the hunt, looking for, but it just gave me that fuel and that passion. So lady, whoever you are, thank you so much. Ashe, AYIBOBO, Asheo. So yeah, I'm not even going to waste your time because I want to dig in, baby. I want to dig in. So definitely, let's chop it up. Let's get into it. I'm just going to crack this right on open. Mm-hmm. Yes. So I am very much so into the occults, the magic, the mysticism. Ashe, AYIBOBO. I consider myself to be an eclectic witch with focus on voodoo, Ifa, Yoruba, the ATRs, baby, Santeria, Ashe, AYIBOBO. Yeah, so this is my very first unboxing and walkthrough. So be kind, Ashe, but I'm definitely open to criticisms, pointers. You just don't have to be nasty about it, Ashe, AYIBOBO. Yeah, so this is by Abiola Abrams. Dope sister. Ashe, doing that research, checking, looking for people. And I came across a couple of her books. So she is a published author. She has videos out on YouTube. She is so goddess energy. Goddess energy. I'm just saying, Ashe. So this is a 44 card deck and guidebook. It is in a box. It is by Hay House, Ashe. And just to give you a little bit of the back of it all. Yes, be kind, be gentle. New to YouTube, working it out. Ashe. And it says, have you ever wanted to tap into ancestral goddesses, ancestral goddess wisdom, and ignite your own goddess power? This goddess deck includes revered deities, matriarchal spirits, that is that feminine energy, Ashe, supernatural creatures, and regal ancestors, reflecting the multidimensional nature of the tradition African spirituality. They each come bearing celestial gifts of knowledge, for you should accept their gifts. It will never be the same. Ashe. So I got my incense going because I definitely want to cleanse, and consecrate right off rip So I do this with every deck that I get, Oracle, Tarot, basically anything I'm bringing into my home. I want to clean it, cleanse it, make it mine, because you never know the energies that touched it. So it's in a regular box. I don't want to say regular, but yeah, it's in a box. And it's has a nice, that golden yellow, ashe, ashe, ashe. There's definitely reflections of gold in here. You called upon the goddess, and the goddesses heard you. You're being called to bear witness to your own joy, magic, and power. Will you heed the call, baby? Yes, I will heed the call. Yes, I will definitely heed the call. And here is the guidebook. Ashe. So some of these, I only saw the cards that was listed on Amazon. So I am like so excited. I didn't want to like stalk it too much, take a look into it. Didn't want to hear what anybody else had to say. I wanted this to be my very first impression. Ashe. So this is the book, 44 card deck. And it has little pictures. Oh, look at, and she has been coming through. Ashe. Little pictures with a blurb. So that one was Oshun, Ashe. Let's start from the beginning. Girl, Aviola, you doing it, girl. I was excited. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yes. Not that she knows me or anything, but nonetheless, my sister, congratulations. There is a table of content. Yeah, my lighting is whack, so I'm not even going to try to show y'all. Y'all just have to take my word for it or support the sister and get your own. Ashe has a welcome blurb about the temples, which is the suits of cards, emperors, the warriors, the lovers, the griots, Ashe, the queens, the high priestesses, yes, illumination cards, the threshold guardians, the shadows, blessing your African goddess rising oracle cards. I will definitely be taking a look into that. Ashe has a couple of card spreads in here. The Ashe spread, 1 card. The Goddess Temple spread, 3 cards. And the Talking Drum Ancestral spread, 6 cards. Ashe. Yes. And it does give you pictures. Upside down readings, embodiment, advanced reading, the elements, Ashe. And then it jumps right into the card meaning. And I'm loving the black and white illustrations. I will take any illustrations so that way I don't have to. Sometimes I take the cards for a walk, or I'll take the book for a walk. And either way, I definitely like to see the pictures. Ashe. Okay, so let's just chop it up. Let's get into it. Oh, got that gold backing. And the inside, I don't like the separate container, so I love when decks come in just a regular box, so I can just put them in there if I choose to keep the box, put the book. Ashe, ashe. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, baby, yes. I'm definitely going to try to keep this short because y'all know, for those that rock, I can talk in my talky talk. 44 cards, it should not take forever, Robin. It should not take forever. The backs are gorgeous. So this is the back. I know it's coming out more blue. Maybe some of y'all are seeing some purple, but it is really a purple color with gold. So purple and gold. You know, right off rip, you're talking about divine spirituality, your mind's eye, third eye, crown chakra, and above. Ashe, ashe. That golden light, that golden energy coming from, source, the divine. Obatala, Oludamea. However you rock, ashe, ashe. The as above and the so below. And it's even giving me a little bit of that, what is that called? The LaFleur, wherever you see in NOLA. Girl, let's just get into it. Card stock is pretty decent. It's not thick. It's not thin. It doesn't feel cheap or flimsy. None of that. It's nice. Looks like oracle size. Let me see. Yeah, so it's pretty standard. Ashe, Ashe. Girl, what? Oh, nice. So the first one is Essence. I am loving the colors. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not sure that's going to be a border, but if it is, I'm with it. I'm with it. You definitely have that's either the Eye of Horus or the Eye of Ra, Ashe. I think that way is going to the Eye of Ra, AYIBOBO. Red flowers. Oh, look at the colors. And it has a word at the bottom, a little hint of what you can, hone in on, focus on. Oh, and it got the ibis bird here. Oh, that looks like the Sankofa. Can we Sankofa just a little bit? I know that the head isn't going all the way back, but nonetheless, that was my first intake. That was my first impression. So definitely surrender. This is a little. Is this a little okay? I'm gonna have to dig into it on my own, but that is a little man. It's a little weird. I'm sure there's significant messages and meaning into this, but just the impression or the energy that I'm feeling, this is definitely about love, relationships, surrendering, maybe surrendering to your femininity, the goddess like energy in you, knowing your own power. Ashe, Ashe. Maybe men worship you. Like she's draped in gold, so you the ish bitch. I'm trying to tell you, Ashe, Ashe. 20 what's going on, sis? Girl, I am chopping it up with the African Goddess Rising Oracle. Yes, for us, by us, Black owned, baby. I'm excited about that. Yes. And this one is a boat Nimba. Please don't come for the kid with the words. As you can see, brand new opening. Some of these cards that some of the goddesses I'm not familiar with, but give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Ashe, Ashe. And this one says harvest. Yes. Oh, and she is definitely in her attire, her garb, her ritual wear. Ashe, Ashe. Ooh, Aizan, come through. Come through. Yes. Look at that head wrap. Look at that lush green. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Yeah, and if my memory is serving me correctly, Aizan, she does initiations, AYIBOBO. And if my memory serves me, don't quote me on this. The wife of, I'm not even going to dig into that, but I know she's married, Ashe. But this says miracles. I like that. I like it too, twin. I like it too. Yes. Oh, and then there are numbers. So I'm definitely going backwards. 44, 43, 42. Ashe, Ashe. Miracles. Sitting on her throne. And let's take you back to the 80s. Remember when we used to always take those pictures in the bamboo chairs? Telling my age. These are so vibrant and colorful. Like that's the thing that I'm like really, really loving right now is that they're just they're colorful. I'm laughing to myself because I'm celebrating my Librians, the women, the goddesses in my tribe. And for their birthday, they want everyone to be in black. And I'm such a colorful, vibrant person that I'm like struggling finding like an all black outfit. And I'm like looking through my closet. I don't own a thing just solid black, maybe like a shirt or two. But overall, baby, that's me. That's me. I love color. I absolutely love it. And that was one of the main reasons that I was like definitely, was drawn to it because the colors that I saw off of Amazon, and it did not disappoint It did not disappoint. There's so many symbolisms here. Oh, yes. Yeah, if y'all want me to like really chop it up, say their names properly, y'all gonna really have to give me a minute. So I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna just go hit. Well, some I will try, but don't don't come for the kid. Help me out if anything. But as you can see, there's a rainbow coming through. She's lush in her rainbow. So for me, that is already thinking of, or yeah, that is already thinking of AYIBOBO. Ashe, 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 come through. And if any of the energies rock with any goddess energies that you can think of or that you rock with, share below. Ashe, let me know. Oh, Yimmy, y'all come through. Oh, she's pregnant. She is pregnant, baby. Mm, the mother of mothers. Her card says awakening. Yeah, so that's like, opening up, birthing, you may not be there yet. You could be in the, still pregnant stage. Oh, that has been coming through a lot. So let that Yimiya energy come on through. Mother of fishes, and you have dolphins, going through the background. Dolphins is really positive energy. They have confetti being thrown about. Yes. What is growing inside of you? What are you nurturing? She's definitely water energy. She's also known to be in mermaid form. Ashe, ashe. Yes, and it's dark, deep waters. Come through. Oh, and you can see her little toes at the bottom. Look at that. Balance, baby. Balance. Ah, yes. I'm loving it. And these are either little bubbles, but anytime I see any little white orbs, I'm always ancestors, because you got to go down to get up, baby. Water is definitely secret keepers. It is our ancient elder / ancestor, however you want to look at it. It has been here since before us. Let's be clear. All the secrets, the magic, the wonder, the wisdom, the love, the ebb and flow of the water come through. Excellent. I'm loving your Miya's card. Yes. Girl. Girl, these names. And that was another reason why I wanted this deck, so I could learn, more. I can expand. I can open my mind, explore, allow these queens and goddesses to come through. Ashe, Ashe. Queen Ya, Asantawu, Asantawa. Queen Ya, Asantawa. It sounds good off my tongue. It sounds good. It feels right. Either I'm close or that's it. Level up. Come on through, Sierra. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Yeah. Oh, and that's Gemini energy all day. All day. $39. That card is 39. Yes. Queen Nefer Titi. And look at that sun. Definitely a goddess. I'm loving her staff with the eternal life, the Ankh, the feminine energy. Dare I say the original cross? Ashe, Ashe, AYIBOBO. Dare I say? And this is alchemy. Oh, yes. So that is definitely coming into your own, knowing that you have the magic, making your own magic. 38. Messages are definitely coming through. Being firm, standing your ground, even if you must stand alone, knowing that you are a goddess and you have what it takes. And you maybe even have some masculine energy backing you, you know? Maybe your ancestor could be coming through. Yes. Giving you that yes. Giving you that yes. Queen Mother Nanny, liberation. Mm. Look at that, being out in the field. Oh, that speaks volumes. Oh, that's deep. That's deep on so many levels. Either the sun is setting or the sun is rising, you know, your perception. Maybe she'll speak of it in a book, but, you know, just off of first impressions. These cards are beautiful, girl. Come through. Yes. The Queen of Sheba. And yo, I quote her name all the time. Anytime that, you know, a goddess, since we're going to be speaking in goddess energy, anytime a goddess, you know, then again, I really can't say that because I can't say that because I'm always like, who you think you are? You ain't the Queen of Sheba. And here she is, the Queen of Sheba, baby. These cards are beautiful. And they have just a little bit of a gloss. They're not like the linen or the, you know, the real soft ones that you've been finding lately. But these were under $20. So, you know, definitely, still definitely worth it though. Secrets revealed, the Queen of Sheba. Look at that camel and look how she's just sitting. See, this is what I'm always talking about. Sometimes, you know, let the shit come up. You ain't got to go do anything. Be peace. Huh. Black, because I'm black, y'all. And I'm back, y'all. And I'm blacky black because I'm black, y'all. Yes, come through. Secrets revealed. I cannot wait. Queen Nandy. Oh, yes, come through with the queens. Intuition. Oh, and let's not negate the fact that as soon as I see this, all I'm thinking of is Ursula Tour energy, baby. And today is her day. Ashe, come through. Come through. Intuition. And Makita, Queen of Sheba. Ashe. Oh, they make me want to play. I wish we could play music. Oh my gosh. Because who is that? Les Nubians, Makita. Oh, I want to hear that song now. But Ashe, intuition, using your intuition. So this could be like, you know, tapping into, see what's going on with your kid, protecting your kid, trusting your gut. You know, kids have a way of trusting their gut without even knowing that's what they're doing, you know, because they're still innocent. They still have one foot on the other side. I mean, not unless they're born, you know, spawns, but we're not in that realm. We're in the goddess realm. Ashe, Ashe. But yeah, this is definitely mother energy, nurturing energy, still protecting, you know. 8. Yeah, balance, reaping what you sow. Earth energy, staying grounded. Yeah, rocking with yourself. Knowing what is true. What do you know to be true? Ashe. Oh, 34. Look at that. It's more dramatic from my angle, from my view. This is a little, it gives you like that dark, but it's still within the light. Oh, I'm crushing on this card, y'all. I am crushing on this card. The kid has got to get her sugar honey iced tea together so y'all can see these things clearly. I need y'all to see these like I see them, but baby, trust me, let that be motivation for you to go and get your own deck. Ashe, AYIBOBO. Oh, look at that. The truth. Are you seeing yourself clearly? Are you falling into the illusions of what you want to see? You know, are you using these or are you using these? Are you here or are you coming from a place of, you know, your heart energy? Are you falling into the illusions? How do you feel about the truths that you're seeing? You know, and then there's a whole lot of, you know, oranges and yellows as sacral and solar energy. Maybe you need to go out into a park and just rock with nature and see what nature has to say. Scry, you know, some people, they do different forms of divination. So this could honestly be, you know, water scrying. Maybe you work with smoke. Maybe you work with the crystal ball. Is a different form of divination in regards to being able to see. Ashe. Or maybe you just came from a place where there was a whole bunch of nebulous energy, you know, and you had to walk away. You had to go and find a place where you could be peace and you could see yourself and you can be shown the truth and you're in a safe, sacred place where you can accept it. You know, she has on either her red dress or orange dress. Either way, she's suited and booted. She's ready, you know, and she's tapping into her feminine energy. You know, that water energy is feminine energy. I'm loving this card. Yes. Set that one to the side. I'm crushing on that. Mame, Kahumba, bang. Speak up. Drum energy. That's a lot of blue. That's a lot of white. Oh, that's giving an offering. Okay, so saying what you want. Speak up. Let your ancestors know, baby. Give your offerings. You know, beat your drum. If you don't have a regular drum, beat your drum, baby. Give your offerings. And again, this is definitely coming through with, I just heard Oluklun is coming in on this one, but I was thinking yeah, but Oluklun is definitely coming through on this one. Yeah, Mama Wata, Ashe, Ashe. Yeah, I'm just looking at the colors that I'm seeing right now. And there's a lot of fruits and vegetables on here in this offering. It looked like it could be, you know, adobo, handmade, hand carved. So this could be in regards to your craft. You know, if you're an artist and you're sensitive about your shit, this one is 33. So this would definitely come through as, you know, divine's message. And then look at the sky. It has that purple, that blue coming through. Again, you really can't see it, but trust me, it is there. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is Mama Jumbo, the Jumbo. Shine, baby. Oh, and this is fire energy. This could be Aries energy coming through. I have to go back through these cards and see if there's a little bit, because I saw Gemini right off the bat, and then I saw Aries right off the bat. But I wonder if there be other, if she said there will be astrological signs in here. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely be on the lookout to see how that's coming through, because you do have the ram here, you do have the fire here. Yes. So she probably definitely rocks with, you know, that spring-like energy, you know, things coming back to life. Maybe you were in hibernation, or maybe you were going through the cocoon, and now it's time to use your fire and come on out. Yes. And again, a lot of earth elements coming through here. Oh, and she is a tree and come through. Granbois, come through. Come through. Yes. So maybe if you're in New Orleans or any place that has like a, you know, ancestor tree, or, you know, a tree that is like a landmark for you, where you like to go into commune with your ancestors, this will be that card where you will want to come on out and do that. And this is a little bluey, greeny type of thing. So this is in regards to your heart coming on out, saying the words, using your fire properly, you know, being grounded, being rooted, being concrete. in whatever it is you're trying to do. Someone may be trying to talk you out of it, but you're like, nope, I'm going to stand my ground. I know the light that's within me, and I'm going to use it wisely. I'm going to use it properly. Come through, shine bright like a diamond. Ashe, Ashe. Y'all know I can't sing, so I'm not even going to try. Greetings, 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 sis. That whole deck just works. Don't it just work? Yes. What's going on, Trinice? Trinice, we're taking a look into the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. Yes. Oh, I am a fan of the moodiness. I think that's what it is. I'm a fan of the moodiness, and let that be a message. And look how the colors are just coming through. Yeah, they cause a little bit of a glare, so you would definitely want to have your setup right. And I'm gonna definitely get my setup right, y'all. Just rock with the kid. I'm gonna definitely get that straight. Yes, I'm gonna have to come back and do this deck some justice. She deserves the proper energy. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, she does, y'all. Oh, I'm glowing as shit. Yes. Oh, mom. Yasigi, live out loud. But I love that it's moody on my end, and it does brighten up a little bit on your end, so you can at least see. But it's moody, y'all. It's definitely moody. Live out loud. Yeah, they're definitely doing their dance. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Let that be a message. You know, I speak a lot about getting comfortable with saying your ancestors' names and, you know, going to the crossroads, or just being able to just be free in your spirituality, your religion, if you rock with it religiously. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with any of the ATRs or the ARTs, however you look at it, you know, the African traditional religions or the African religions, traditions, however you rock, you know, don't be ashamed. Don't hide. If you got to go outside and put that work in, baby, go outside and put that work in. Because you are not alone. You got at least 1 million ancestors rocking with you. Hello? Holla if you hear me. Ashe. You and your tribe. You and your tribe. AYIBOBO. So maybe they were giving praise. And this is I'm just getting Oya vibes off this one too. I wonder. I mean, even though I know there's not Oya because, you know, her name isn't on here, but I'm still getting Oya energy. You know, when you live out loud, you're bold and you're not afraid, and that's 31, so you're grounded. You know, maybe you need to get some messages. You're giving your praise dance for the messages that you received and the messages that are yet to come. Ooh, I'm loving this. Let's move on. Oh, you did. Oh my gosh. Abiola, you did Mama Water. Ooh, girl, she is beautiful. I'm gonna need y'all to get this deck. The King Drum energy, girl, listen. And that'll be me all the way, rocking with them. This deck is beautiful. I know, Trinice. Mama Water, look how they did that. Naked. And that comes right after living out loud. So, you know, not necessarily in just or maybe I could be wrong because this is 30 messages come through, and then feminine energy come through. Never count out your zeros. The zero is definitely feminine energy. If you're rocking, because this is a goddess deck, so if you're rocking with your feminine energy, if you're rocking, water break. If you're rocking with, you know, the goddesses, whether they are a part of the ATRs or not, whatever it is that you rock with, because like, again, eclectic witch, you know, I also rock with Persephone and Hecate, you know, but this is the African goddess. So right now we're talking about the African goddesses, Ashe, and Mama Wata. Definitely West African, definitely a part of that Igbo nation, Ashe, that Igbo tribe. Still coming through from Nigeria, AYIBOBO. Girl, look at that. She has the water snake, so that could be Simbi energy coming through. Look at her mermaid tail. Look at that. Anytime I see a mermaid, I think of, Mama Wata, Yemiya, and Oluklum, because Oluklum can come through. Oh, and La Sarin. Let's be clear. A whole tribe of mermaids. Yes, jumped off by Mama Wata or Mammy Wata, depending on how you say it. Ashe. But she is deep down. Like, she's so far down, she's up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there are worlds down there. It's a whole different world. That reminds me of Splash. Remember at the end when Tom Hanks decided that he was going to go with her and she was taking him home? And the deeper down they went, you started to see a whole nother civilization. Oh, come through, Splash. Come through, Mama Wata. Yes, naked. Being free, not hiding from yourself, shedding your layers, taking your armor off, allowing yourself and your mind to roam and to see the magic and the beauty, especially in the midst of all this shit. Ashe, AYIBOBO. Mama, come through. Yes. 29, Allah, grief. Oh, I just instantly, I don't know Allah, but I'm familiar. She's definitely a part of that triple energy. She's the daughter of a king, I believe. And she makes all of the decisions. Like, she's his right-hand man. Like, you work with her. Like, she's really what's up. She's like really what's in control. Ashe, AYIBOBO. I'm a definitely, yeah. Thank you for putting her in, because she skirted through every now and again with me. But this says grief. Crescent energy coming through. And this, just from my world, will be going into that dark moon energy. Ashe, Ashe. Is backwards on the screen, I'm sure. The moon is facing the other way when I'm looking at it. But yeah, grief. And this is coming after being naked, so allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to feel the hurt, the pain, the sadness, being out amongst the stars. We come from the stars, we'll return to the stars. So you're out with your ancestors. 29, that's an 11. So yeah, this is definitely, higher energy. Maybe, seeking some counsel in regards to how to handle, the hurt and the pain that you could be going through. There's a lot of greens coming through, so definitely heart-like energy. I pre-ordered this deck and I'm waiting on it. Such a beautiful deck. Ashe, girl, I pre-ordered it too, and it came in today. So it should definitely be on its way because it was released today. So it should definitely be on its way. Yeah, especially if you got it off Amazon. But this is a beautiful card too. And even in the midst of grief, I still get the sense of beauty. I still get the sense of, yeah, she's by herself, but she's not alone, And I believe that Allah would be considered like an ancient, So maybe when you're hitting your lowest point, call on your ancestors, call on your Lawaj, your Orishas, your deities, your goddesses, call on them. Allow them to come through. Man, that's deep. Oh, she fire, y'all. She fire. This is giving me the Medusa energy. When you hear the two babies, the twins, come through. Soul forgiveness. Oh, see? Yes, and that comes after the grief. You know, when we do grieve, we do tend to berate ourselves, beat ourselves up. We're laced and we're full of regret. Yes. We shoulda, coulda, woulda, you know? Maybe taking some, doing some shadow work, some root work, doing some Sankofa, taking a look at your childhood, what childhood traumas, you know? But if you're going to look at the trauma, definitely see the beauty in it as well. Look at that. These could be different stages of her, you know, or different memories that she's thinking about. And she is naked. Not really, she has a head full of hair. But what I'm saying is, oh, and she's grounding. Yes, I love it. Or cycle could be coming to an end. This is 28, so a 10. And then it could be that balance of masculine, feminine energy, you know? A cycle is closed. You have already moved on. Whatever it was that you were working on in the midst of all the grief, you know, you did not lose sight of your goals and you kept it moving. And you see birth, you know, in the midst of, there's going to be some beauty, like I'm doing a reading, but there's going to be some beauty in the midst of you doing your shadow work. Oh, I can't wait to see. Yes, let's move on. And there she is, Ursula Darntor. Come through, AYIBOBO. AYIBOBO. Yes. Some link her to the Black Madonna, Ashe, Ashe. She is also a part of the Marasatwa, Grand Ursuli Frida, and this is Ursuli Darntor. Come through. She is a protector of children, Ashe, Ashe. Very, you see the Catholic energy, they use this a lot, you know, but let's be clear. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Yes, triple goddess energy definitely coming through. Definitely coming through. So this is taking, you know, this could be all about the generations because it says etheric cords. Oh, and then she has her machete up. Let's be clear. Maybe there needs to be a cord cutting. Ashe, Ashe. Or the tightening and the bringing the cords or people closer, you know? You better come through. Yes. Quatish, sacred lust. Now, wait, let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I know I'm being real rude, but I really just had to take a look. Okay. Okay. I'm going to just show this card quickly for anyone that, you know, is highly, easily offended. Just, you know. Ashe, sacred lust. Abby, I'm loving it. Again, Abiola Abrams, melanated being that created this deck. Ashe. Oh, I'm loving it. Sacred lust. Yeah. And that's definitely knowing that you are a goddess and knowing the strength in your femininity, you know, knowing the power that you have in being a woman, you know, and knowing how to use it properly. You got to use what you got to get what you want. You use what you got. I'm just saying that's what's coming through for me. Ashe AYIBOBO. Yes, she has a serpent on one end and a flower on another. So that's all about transformation. You know, the seed morphs into roots, that morphs into stems, that morphs into the flower. Ashe, so there's some growth here. The snake must shed its skin in order to grow, in order to live, in order to survive. Ashe, Ashe, you know, so maybe some of us will be coming into our womanhood, our feminine energy. Ashe, Ashe. Hello, I just did a live with this deck too. Great to see you. Ashe, great to see you too. What do you think? I think it's the dopest. I think it's the dopest. Yes, and thank you for mentioning it. I'll go and check out your live for checking out my live. Ashe, subscribe to me and I'll subscribe to you, sis. AYIBOBO. Ashe, yo. Yes, this deck is love. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yes. Oh, so she chose Oshun, just in case, because everybody's not a part of the ATRs, everybody, but I'm sure everybody's aware of Oshun and all of her attributes and things like that. But just in case you were wondering, yes, she chose Oshun for the cover. And how fitting that this came out 2021, 5-year Oshun number is 5. Ashe, Ashe. Yes, fearless love. Baby, yes. Coming through. And, a lot of people are just now starting to really recognize, look at pause for the colors, look at the water. It's blue on the screen, but trust me, it's purple. Trust me, it's purple, baby. It's purple, and it's deep purple. Like, it's a lush, grapey purple, like royalty purple, like amethyst purple. Yes. And then the waterfalls are gold. I'm crushing. Like, I feel it in a sweet spot. They're so beautiful. I'm thrilled about them. I'll subscribe for sure. For sure. Ashe. Yes. So with this being a 5-year, and what I was saying was a lot of people are just starting to recognize that Oshun, she is a goddess, but she's a warrior as well. And she doesn't necessarily move and operate as your typical warrior. She's a warrior of love. She's a goddess of love. She's a warrioress of love. She is the love. And I did a whole spiel in my group about Oshun. She has been ever present. She's been ever present come lately. Maybe that's just for me, and I'm starting to get warm, but her number is 7. So, and I did say that Venus, at the time that I said it, was the only planet that was direct, because I know a couple of other planets have moved direct as well. And I believe Saturn is one of them with his funky ass. I love you. But that 7, that perfection, the 7 chakras, bringing things into alignment, understanding that you are perfect just as you are, with that 7 energy come through. And you may be having a challenge or not being able to find the balance, the 2 and the 5, not being able to find the balance, just seeing the conflict or whatever it is that you're going through. It could be, superficial in regards to your looks, but understand the thing. Oshun, she transforms from a phoenix and then a vulture. Do some research on that Pataki. Short version, the world was coming to an end. The mayor wasn't feeling some of these Odishas. She flew in her peacock form, and feathers fell off. And as she went past the sun, her feathers on her head got scorched, and she ended up a daggone vulture by the time she got to Oludemer. That's one of the Pataki folklores and legends, Ashe. But she is the messenger of Oludemer's house. Nothing is transpired from Oludemer without Oshun. So let that be a message. So don't allow people to count you out. If they say you can't do it anyway. Ashe, Ashe. Know your own energy. Know your own passion. Know your own magic. She never allowed people to, create that doubt. When you know who you are and you know what you're about, there's no need to entertain what anybody else has to say about you, baby. And if you're beautiful on the outside, there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't allow that to be your driving force. Let Oshun come through with that message. Ashe. Well done. Well done. Yes. Sunflowers all around. Like, I would really love to be there. I would really love to be there. The sky is purple and gold, so this is very divine. This is very divine. Fearless love. So maybe some people are starting in a new relationship, or they're ending one. You're choosing you, or this new relationship, you're a little scared. And if this card was to come out, I would definitely encourage you to, take a deeper look, check in with Oshun, take a look in the mirror, Ashe, really see what the fear is, because fake or false evidence appearing real. Ain't no point in having that, especially when it comes to love, baby. Love is pure. Ashe. Malambo. Oh, okay. She want to come through right after the fearless love. So yeah, if that ever fell out, I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, because I believe that, there's a reason that all of the cards came in the manner in which they came. Ashe. So maybe some of us are self-sabotaging. We're in our own way. And that energy has been what I've been speaking on come lately, has definitely been. And she definitely has serpentine energy. Oh, this would be like a shapeshifter, maybe. She's coming out of her skin. Interesting. And this is dark, deep, murky water. Oh, come through, self-sabotage. I mean, you're going to have to go deep or allow it to come up. That goes right along with that naked. You may have to strip yourself. I cannot wait to see how these cards play together and fall out. Ah, my gosh. Ashe, Ashe. I love your energy and the info with the descriptions. AYIBOBO, thank you so much. Thank you. I share what I know and I learn so I can share some more. Ashe. Oh, listen. Oh, sorry. And it's 23, Medusa. That triple goddess energy that I was talking about. Yes. And 23 is my favorite number because, I'm a 23rd baby. So, yes, come through 23. So, right off rip, if it was me, even if it was, I'll be like, oh, yeah, it'll definitely be a message for me. This will definitely be one of my markers. Ashe. Come through, Medusa. AYIBOBO, enrage. Oh, and look how the face is on the shield, So I would say that this would definitely be in regards to it's time to warrior up. It's time to go to work. It's time to put in that work. Beautiful. I have a lot more to learn about the Orishas. Girl, don't we all? We're forever students when you're on this path, so don't feel bad about it. I get a little sense of you feel some type of way. Girl, no. Own it, know it, learn it, walk in it. Allow them to come through. Allow this deck. For those that are, that's how I got into the tarot. I'll talk about that at another time. Let's just focus. But yeah, I'll talk about how I came across the Voodoo Tarot. And when I saw this, I instantly thought that they would be like a good pair. So if anyone is like learning or you want to learn or explore, the Voodoo Tarot deck can definitely help. It is not for us, by us, but the plethora of information. You know what I'm saying? And when you're part of Voodoo and you're part of the all, when you know a thing, I digress, Ashe. But as far as, totally being a melanated deck and having melanated energy, yeah. And this is where we are right now. Tomorrow, we're going into that dark moon energy. For those that rock with amethyst and clover, I do encourage you to not skip over the dark moon energy. I know a lot of people look at the dark moon as the new moon, but for amethyst and clover, that little sliver of light that comes through on Thursday, that's actually the new moon. Tomorrow, or however it is you rock on the calendar, when there's a void of light with the moon, that is the dark moon energy. Do not discount that, because when you do, you may be overlooking some of the goddesses that may be trying to come out and rock with you. Like Medusa is part of that dark goddess energy, that dark moon energy, along with Persephone, Hecate, and all the rest of them. We have our own as well. You know what I'm saying? Or her planet is actually the dark moon. So you definitely, if you're rocking with that goddess energy, and especially in regards to the African goddess energy, you definitely want to pay attention, because some of our most powerful goddesses and orishas and lawas, they rock with that dark moon energy. Do not overlook that. Take that to your altar. Ashe, Ashe. But if you can definitely learn and, explore more about them. There's so many patakis about, and patakis means folklore, means legends. The ACRs is a part of an oral tradition and passed down, and then slowly but surely it's been handwritten. But take anything that you read to your altar. I don't care how dope a person is, how magical they are, how many years they got, take it to your altar. You know what I'm saying? Your altar, and then your altar. See what resonates for you. See what rocks with you. See how you can work with the Orishas, the Lawars, and the goddesses, and how they can work with you. Ashe, Ashe. I'm always going to encourage you to remain an individual. Don't fall for the cookie cutter bullshit. Ashe, Ashe. So Medusa, she has a really bad rap, but for those that really don't rock with like Greek mythology, because that's where you can really find Medusa. You can really find her in the Greek mythology realm. She was raped and then she was punished and, all other kinds of things because she was so beautiful. And I think it was Athena was jealous of Medusa. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, I think it was Athena. She was jealous of Medusa and basically set her up, set her up for failure. But true to form, and still she rise, and still she rise. So while you think you was doing the thing, so let that be a message. When you think that you're, out to get someone and you're really trying to, throw them bones, be mindful. Be mindful because you never know. And vice versa. If someone's, fucking with you, they don't know you got that Medusa energy. They don't know. Girl, they don't know. Sometimes you may need to give somebody a pass because they don't know. Molly girl, you in danger. They may not know. I just want y'all to know that I'm just loving the name of these goddesses and how they're coming through and how they're looking. Gang, gang, Sarah. What? Gang, gang. I love the deck goddesses. Yes, I love them. I also agree that the moon isn't new until that sliver appears. AYIBOBO. Yes, let that serpentine energy come back through. And you all know about the Pataki, about how the snakes came to be. They were actually locks, and the pale faces thought that they were snakes. Ashe. That's a Pataki folklore legend. Ashe. Or I don't know the political correct term for that, so I'm gonna just rock. But this is resistance. And this is definitely giving me that vibe. Kali. For when I see multiple arms, first person I always think about is Kali. Ashe. I wonder if she's gonna be in this deck. Ashe. I know Kali definitely rocks with, the Hindu type thing, but melanated beings is melanated beings. And when you know a thing, India is still connected to Africa. I'm just saying. Ashe. Gang, gang. Gang, gang, Sarah. Resistance. And she would definitely probably be like a sage, probably a triple goddess in her own right. Maybe they're all triple goddesses. I can't wait till I dig into the book at a later time. But yes. And it's very tropical. Many offerings taking place. So protection, you got some planets out here. Maybe somebody doesn't want you to do something. 22 is also a master number. 22 is all about the double energies of balance, harmony, companions, relationships, maybe. That 2 and 2 equals 4. So maybe the stability. You could be having a rough patch in your relationship, but it's worth it. But then you have people talking in your ear. You may have to become resistant to that, or water off a duck's back. Ashe, ashe. Staying focused. I'm hearing that. Staying focused, staying grounded in what it is that you're doing. If you're working on your big goal, in my world, that could be Jupiter and Saturn. I don't think Jupiter has rings, but in the event that it does, I just saw Jupiter and Saturn here, your big goals, your big dreams, from December. Don't forget that. We're still working on that, So yeah, definitely staying grounded, being resistant, not getting distracted, not feeding into the bullshit, staying on your grind, resistance. Y'all, listen. Sukuyant, scarcity. Sacral solar energy on far. On far. And I'm noticing that there is a lot of serpentine energy, and I'm loving that because and then it's like a half moon or a half planet. You see that? So something could be hidden in the shadows. Maybe this is representation of the last quarter moon. Ashe? Mm. Oh, but what I was saying was, in our culture, for whatever the reason, but in our culture, snakes have become a really bad thing. Oh, and that 23 is coming through with messages, Ashe. So, and she's definitely in the clouds. So I would definitely like pay attention to the outside. Look up, pay attention to the cycles, the moon cycles. Goddess energy. They definitely rocks with not they, we, water break. Mm-hmm. We rock with the moon phases. So this deck is definitely going to encourage you to go outside, commune with nature. Oh, that is the sun, Robin. That is the sun coming through in different energies. Ashe, Ashe. Yes. Yeah. So you may, if I was doing a reading in regards to this, my first thought or my first impression would be, you definitely will want to make sure that you're keeping yourself suited and booted, rocking with that energy. I was born on the 23rd too. What month are you? Mine is June. I'm January. Look at them J's, rock J's. Yes. Oh, Cancer, right? Cancer energy. The moon phase was just in Cancer. Is it still in Cancer? It's in Virgo, getting ready. Oh, that's right. It's ready to go to Libra. Tomorrow is the Libra dark moon energy. But yeah, I would definitely encourage of staying suited and booted. Maybe protecting your energy, protecting your fire, scarcity. Am I saying that word right? Nice. Yes, Cancer. Ashe, Ashe. Yeah. Very family oriented, very grounded, emotional. This could be rocking with you, Cancer energy. And I know it's up in the sky and it's up in the air, and there's a lot of sun and a lot of energy. But when I look at this card and we're talking about Cancer, I can see the fierceness of it, of Cancer energy. It's definitely a water energy, so it's definitely feminine energy. I get it. But when a Cancer is pissed, them pinchers have no problem in coming out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Come through. I'm loving it. But this is definitely your sacral leading up to your solar plexus. I'm interested to know what she means by the scarcity of it all. Oh, who are we? Aunt Nancy. Okay. Aunt Nancy, come through. What you know? Huh? She's definitely giving me Queen of the Damn vibes. What you know? She's definitely giving me spider energy. Betrayal. Oh, this card is dope. Ugh. Yeah, she's definitely giving me a Untitled vibes. She's definitely coming through a Untitled. Oh, you love fire, so sun works for you. Okay, then I see that. We connected. We in tune. I feel you. Betrayal. Okay, so I'm definitely getting, this is 2. This is 20. This is 20. So there may be some balancing out of your emotions, how you're feeling. I don't know why I heard revenge is best served cold. Maybe because there are all little spiders taking place in the back, where, when it weaves its web, it's patient. It takes its time. And it doesn't have to really focus on what to do. The spider knows exactly what to do, intuitively, instinctually. Oh, I just heard, be careful of the webs that we weave. This is a betrayal card, but I would definitely heed that message, in a reading. Be careful, be mindful of the webs that you weave. Yeah. And spider energy is definitely sacred energy. Spider energy, maybe someone is feeling trapped or you feel like it was a setup. You know, when you're thinking of betrayal, Aunt Nancy, call on Aunt Nancy. I don't have an Aunt Nancy, but hello, Aunt Nancy. I'm loving this card. This card is dope. Well, everything else was so bright and so vibrant. You know, everything was so colorful, even in the midst of darkness, you know, and it's a lot of sacral solar taking place here. So remembering your feminine energy, you know, the sensuality, the sexuality, you know, however it is that you see yourself, however it is you identify, you know, don't forget your womanhood in the midst of it all. Ashe, ashe. Oh, and then she is seeking counsel, you know. Nancy done pulled out her daggone crystal ball. So she needs some clarity. She needs some answers. And she's going to take the time to do it. She doesn't have to rush. Someone has did Aunt Nancy wrong, or maybe someone has did you wrong, and you can figure out who Aunt Nancy is and rock. Ashe? Ashe. Because sometimes the godders need to be gotten, God damn it. The godders need to be gotten, God damn it. Long Bubby Susie. Oh, I'm loving her. Come through. 19. Shame. This is like healing from shame. Or maybe you've been shamed for the religion or the spirituality path that you walk. I don't know, but I see the beauty in shame. Like, I don't know. That's a beautiful shame card. This makes me curious in regards to what is being represented in shame here. And if you get the deck, or if you have the deck, spend some time with the sigils and the symbols that are on the rocks. Whatever people have tried to shame her for, whatever she's ashamed of, she's still in her goddess stance. She's still not looking less of a goddess. So let that be a message. You know, no matter how bad you feel, or no matter how bad someone has said something about you, remember who you are. And she knew exactly where to go. She knew exactly what to do in order to release and get that healing. You know, maybe she's meditating and she's pinching on her nipples, or she's holding on to her. Girl, listen, I'll have to listen. But yeah, I would definitely, and this is getting grounded in your fire, getting grounded in yourself, your roots, getting to the root of it, you know, doing that meditation and starting with the root chakra and legit moving on up. And there's a glow coming from her heart to her throat. Now I'm curious to know what pose is that. Have to ask my garden witch. Let's move on. Junbi, mask. Whoo! Girl, she got the ancestor with her. That remind me of the little girl that you see like on Facebook, or sometimes like wherever you look on YouTube or whatever, and she's in her all white and she's doing her dance. And then she has her ancestor in the all white doing the same movements behind her. Yes. So I would look at it in regards to maybe you're wearing a mask, or maybe someone is not who they say they are, and you're going to need to be able to see, or you'll have the ability to see through the mask. And then this one is 18. That comes out to be a 9. So that's divine energy. That's definitely powerful feminine energy as well. So rocking with your intuition, not falling for the okie doke. I forgot to mention, but you may want to, the grayed out numbers are the shadow cards. Abiola mentioned that in her live earlier. Girl, I'm going to definitely have to go out and check out the live. I wasn't trying to check into anything. I wasn't trying to scope. I wasn't trying to get any information. I really wanted to see, but thank you for that. Thank you, AYIBOBO. Thank you for that. But I didn't want to hear nothing. I wanted this to be what it is, exactly what it is. But now that I know, when you know a thing, you know a thing. And what did you say? Now you got my mind on a tangent. I forgot to mention earlier, but you may want to. The grayed out numbers are the shadow cards. Oh, Ashe, AYIBOBO. I see what you mean now. I was so focused on the number energy themselves that I didn't even notice that some of them were colorful and some of them were grayed out. So you're saying that this one would be a shadow card? That definitely makes sense. The masks need to come off. Shame, shadow work. Got you. Ashe, AYIBOBO. Cool, right? Yes. Super cool. And you're cool and you're hella dope for sharing that light, sharing that wisdom with your sis. Ashe. Hell yes. Oh, I'm already an hour in. Let me speed this up. Sitara, brazen. Oh, when I think of brazen, that means be bold. Be love, be peace, be dope, but don't take no shit. Be brazen. Be bold. Somebody might look at you as outrageous. The ancestors may look at you as outrageous. Oh, and that's 17 is yellow. Now I'm paying attention that there's the colors behind it. Yeah, but she definitely has a balancing act going on here because she's in water. Water is all about that movement, or she's just hit a rough patch, a dry patch, and she has a basket on her head in the traditional sense, Ashe, and she's keeping it all together. There's a train that looks like it just came out of fucking nowhere. It looks like it just came out of nowhere, like it doesn't even belong there. And yet she's focused on what she has going on. There's a waterfall, she was just floating and she just hit a rough patch. So even if you're hitting a rough patch, you still have shit to do. You're going to have to be bold and be brave about it anyway. Maybe you're just hitting new territory. Maybe you just came from your journey and, this is where the boat docks. And a place where there's a waterfall and a train. Oh, man. Ashe. I love it. Asase, ya. Asase, ya. Asase, ya. Joy. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is peace. That's peace. AB, I hope you don't mind me shortening your name. I shorten everybody's name. I love you, girl. This deck is simply spectacular. It is spectacular. I definitely would have paid more for this deck. Definitely. It is so worth it to me. So worth it. Oh, Sekhmet, come through. Lion energy, lioness energy, Leo energy, fire energy, come through. Wounded healer. Oh, yes. Yeah, because even healers, we hurt 16. Having a sixth sense, so you may have to tap into your intuition, a sixth sense. You may not necessarily know what's going on inside of you, even though this isn't like a shadow card per se, since my sister enlightened me on it, but maybe using your fire. Yeah, girl, thank you so much for letting me know that there's so much symbolism and so many messages and meanings that are going on here. And check out how fly ass shoe. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? So Sekhmet, oh, my pops just went off. Yeah, she's definitely a lioness. The mysteries of it all. And I consider Sekhmet to be like a shapeshifter as well. Transformation. Definitely healing. Atete, worthiness. Oh, I love her. I will wear that dress. I will wear that dress. And that is definitely coming through to me as Aquarian energy. Yeah. You got the 2 jugs, water pouring. Worthiness. Oh, I was speaking in my group about this earlier, where people may feel as though that they're not worthy because they only had like a year in, or they just may be getting started with tarot or whatever divinational system that they're working with. And you have to remember that you are, however old you are, you have that many years of experience, you know, on the job experience. That shit counts too. Share what you learn, you know. As you can see, it helps. Oh, and then there's a lot of purples and pinks and blues that's coming through in the background. Oh, yes. Feminine energy. Like this deck, I know that it's a goddess deck, but it screams it, but it's in such a soft ass way that this is feminine energy. You understand what I'm saying? And for a person like me that is always on 1,000, you know, and I don't have one of them soft, girly voices, you know, I'm fiery, baby. There's a lot of fire and passion. You feel that shit when it's coming from me, you know? But this is, it's a different type of scream, you know? And look how poised she is. And there are many a cups, and her cups overflow. Oh, maybe somebody's sharing the tea, baby. Worthiness, yes. Maybe you need to take a dip in Lake Minnetonka or some shit. I don't know, but it's a lot just coming through with these cards. Oh, I just love her dress though. Oh, all right, y'all. All right. Oh yeah, Yansa. Oh yeah, come through. Now, I get it. I'm being biased. This is a bias moment. Maybe not a bias moment, but I'm being critical. That is the word. I'm being a little critical, you know, because, oh yeah, I am she and she is me. For as colorful as this deck is, for as colorful, and this is the first thing out of everything, my first takeaway where a little bit of negativity coming through or negativeness, or I don't know how you want to word it, I feel some type of way because there's not a speck of, and maybe it's the tradition, the Pataki, you know, I'm gonna definitely check it out. I understand that, you know, Oya rocks with lightning, thunder, transformation and everything, but her colors, they're not here. That's the only thing that I have out of this whole deck so far. The cards are so wonderful. They really are. But this is my only disappointment right now. And y'all know how I get with my disappointments. I get all the way in my feels. I'm an Aquarius. I go all the way through. We may not share our feelings, but trust me, we go all the way through with them. And I was, storms. And I get it. Like I said, I do get it. I do get it. You know, she's the goddess, the Odisha, you know, of storms. But where are her colors, y'all? Where are the purples, the reds, the oranges, you know? Maybe it's the Pataki or maybe it's the tradition that I rock with. I'm not sure, but I'm just a little sad that Oya doesn't have her colors. She represents the rainbow, you know? But air energy, you know, I definitely do get it. Air energy, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, they do have her 9 brass bracelets, her 9 copper bracelets. Brass bracelets, her 9 copper bracelets. They do have that. I'm a little sad about Oya. She's beautiful though. She's still beautiful. Like, look at her attire, look at her hair. I was about to ask what colors, what would have been beautiful with the rainbow colors. It would have been beautiful with the rainbow colors. Like, I mean, I'll come back to that. See, you got that up on the clothes looking fire. Listen. Like I said, there are a lot of moody cards here. You know, there are a lot of moody cards here. Like, I know it's not doing it justice, but this is a moody card. This is a moody card. If you're going to do storms, it should be all the storm, you know, because most times storms, they start with a clear day. You know, and I know that she just comes on out with it. She will change, you know, you can have a sunny day. Next thing you know, you done rolled in the deep and it's so many storms and clouds and it's just mayhem and lightning can strike during the clearest of skies. I get it. I get it. But she rocks with all the colors. It just would have been nice at least to see like the purples and the reds. Like you got the purples and the reds here. Even Nana Boloklo, she's in her, or she's an ancient, so you better come through. You know what I'm saying? Nana Boloklo. Oh, yes, that's how she has it here too. But yeah, she's an ancient. Mawa and Lisa, depending on the folklores, the Patakis, and the legends, she birthed Mawa and Lisa, the sun and the moon. Ashe. Or the Marasa. Ashe. 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 That's Nana Boloklo. Seasons, changes. And see, Oya rocks with the changes. This would have been, and I know that they don't need to go together, but it would have been a smooth transition where she's number 1 and then she's 13. But I digress. She should have been moody. Not she should have been. I would have just loved to see her moody. I would have. Still dope. But like I said, I rocks with Oya, and Oya rocks with me. So I may just be a tad critical. 7 sisters. Oh, let the sisterhood come through. Oh. Let the sisterhood come through. And this could honestly be 7 legit sisters, maybe a coven, maybe a house, because in voodoo is considered a house, you know, in the Wiccan, witchy, pagan world is known as a coven, however you rock. And then look at the ancestor, the guide coming through, you know. 7 sisters could be one sister with, you know, triple goddess energy, even though it's like 7 different personas coming through. It has so many meanings. So many meanings and so many messages. Now, she's the one that actually comes before Oya. Yes. Oh! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Tanit, girls, ladies, goddesses. Look at this card here. And that's an 11, definitely master number energy coming on through. Whew, so much pleasure. Oh, yes. And it definitely does give me pleasure. First, right off rip, you know, maybe somebody need to, you know, spice up the relationship, you know, take a couple of dance classes or something like that. Get your bindi on. Ashe. In the most mysterious, magical, potent, powerful of ways. Oh, this would be like creating a whole day, you know, having the kids go stay the night somewhere else, tell your husband come, boyfriend, man, boo, whatever you got, tell him to come home about 2 hours late, go hang out with the fellas, come home about 9 o'clock. And you clean the house and you got the energy all right up in that bitch. You pulling a, what was her name? It'll come back to me. But anyway, oh, you taking your spiritual bath, your sacred bath, you getting clean, you getting your oils together, you got the music flowing. Oh, I keep seeing her in so many different movies, and I can't pull the one that I want out of my head. Where the dude wrote the book, Morris Chestnut, and them were in it. The best man. When she was like, he said, what you do? You like some candles up in here? You fucking with my vibe. She smacked the shit out of him. But yeah, how she had herself all together when she opened from the door. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, ladies. All right. Mayat, giving and receiving. Yes. Definitely coming through. Libra and energy, giving and receiving. Balance must be had. Balance will be had. Mayat, folklore legends of Patakis, when we go to the Guinea, Ashe, go to the underground, when, even if you're in Christianity, when you go to the gates and you have to have your judgment day, in the African tradition, Mayat, she will wear your heart by a feather. So when you hear me say, God don't know your heart here, I'm speaking of Mayat. Ashe, Ashe. Or if you rock with American Gods, when they showed that scene with the big dude, and he was like, what do you believe in? And she was like, nothing. So he was like, well, so there's nowhere for you to go, but I'm gonna wear your heart against this feather anyway. He was pulling the energy of Mayat. Mm-hmm. She does not judge. She's very fair. She doesn't have to judge. She doesn't have to, be critical. Oh, and there is the heart and the feather. Ashe. She's just about balance. That's it. Just about order. So you can love you want to, but not with her. Oh, she's giving me everyday vibes, like us vibes. Manifestation. Majaji. I remember that episode of American Gods. Yes. It was dope, right? But that's in our culture, that's what it is. Some of us believe that we come from the stars, we'll go back to the stars, so we walk through that door. Some of us feel as though that, we are cremated or buried, burned, and then we rise like the phoenix. Then you would go through that door. She didn't have a door to go through, so she would just stay in fucking limbo. Ashe. Manifestation. She looks like us. I love this card. And I guess it would all depends on your perception in regards to this card, because it's a dark, gloomy cloud. And yet you still are finding the ways to celebrate. You still have work to do. You are using the rain, the clouds, the moodiness, and let that come through 9, which is definitely Oya's number. I'm a little hurt. I'm a little sad. Yeah. But yeah, you're using all of the elements, all of the energies, manifestation, earth, air, water, fire, and you, as in your spirit, everything is coming together. All 5 is creating that balance in the midst of chaos, or using chaos to your advantage. Some people look at storms as being chaotic, using that to your advantage. Nagame, oh, she's gorgeous. Desire, oh, she's different. Look at that. And there's a lot of dark water here. So and then it looks like it's a tree, its roots, another goddess energy, alchemy, come through. Hey, sis, what's going on, sis? Come through, desire, fire and desire. Oh, and that is Sagittarian energy, come through. Oh, Chusi, and I know this is a goddess deck, but anytime I see an arrow, I automatically think of Ochusi. Shoot your shot, baby. Sagittarius energy, come through. And Ochusi aim is true. So before you shoot your shot, make sure that it's just. And that's a part of that manifestation. So it's coming right after. It's right before manifestation comes after this card. Yeah, so you getting suited and booted, you gearing up to go ahead and put in that work. Or if it came out in reverse, you're manifesting. In order for you to manifest, you got to shoot your shot. Your energy is needed. You are needed. Your emotions, getting everything together, Oh, and she too has multiple hands. Come through. And it looks like protection and divine energy. And And then look at all these planets. Yeah, alignment. Things are coming into alignment. They're open to what you have to say. What are your desires, your secret, dark, hidden passions, wants, needs, and desires? Balance will be had as above and so below. Shoot your shot, baby. Just remember, what you throw out is coming back to thee with that 8. What you throw out is coming back to thee abundantly. So, love and light, but don't take no shit. I know, right? You came right in that daggone Sagittarian energy as you always do. Oh, yes. Marie Laveau, good juju. Here. Huh. Now, the thing that I love about Marie Laveau Pataki is some people don't look at her as an Orisha or a Loa, but she definitely is a goddess, Ashe. And, starting out using her talents, help her to create and develop her gift. Coming from being a hairdresser, to being goddess Marie Laveau, studying with the teachings and the learnings of Dr. John. So, and Marie Laveau, let's be clear, good juju. Yes, it does say good juju. That means that you may have a choice. I see a lot of symbolisms of 2s here. Just my first impression, first take, Ashe. Marie Laveau does not mind working with light or dark magic. She doesn't mind. She'll do both. But this one here is definitely trying to encourage you to take maybe the high road, working at good magic, as opposed to taking your energy and focusing on like sabotage or putting somebody in a jar or a love spell. Because I do consider a love spell as you're taking someone's choice, their options away, their will away, depending on the type of love spell, Ashe. But she wasn't above it. She wasn't above it. And she wasn't above listening more than she spoke. And people tend to tell her the deepest and darkest secrets of theirs. And she would write that in her little book, baby. Ashe. But yeah, this is definitely about, putting in that work. She has her Veve down there. So this is definitely putting in that work. Good juju first, though. Sarah Lakali, divine lineage. And again, Sarah has come through twice. I would definitely want to take a look into the name Sarah. Sarah has come through twice. I've seen that. Sarah the Black. Kali stands for black. So Sarah the Black. Interesting. So there's a lot of water with her as well. Divine lineage. So ancestors. I'm going to have to get this deck. Yes, you are. I'm encouraging everybody to get this deck. We need more from Goddess Abiola. We need more. We need more from her. Definitely, I want everyone to support. Yes. Mbuya, Nihanda, radical rebirth. Oh, radical rebirth. Big cats, lionesses, Ashe, Ashe, sisters. They could be mother and daughter. Ashe, Ashe. She give me the energy of Tiana Taylor. I'm just saying. I love it. And because I love Tiana Taylor too, though. But yeah, she's another goddess in my world, Tiana Taylor. Radical rebirth. So you may be going through a transformation, and that's a number 5. You may be going through a transformation that others, and maybe even you don't understand. It's very unorthodox. It could be very sporadic, radical. That just means it's going to be that much more powerful and dope and lit. Oh, I can't wait to dig into these. Oh, we only got a couple more, Ashe. Tituba, feeling safe. Tituba. Witch trials. Tituba. She actually was learning from her mistress. And I think this is when they was doing the witch trials. And she actually told everything that she knew, admitted to doing black or witchery, just being a witch, but said that she learned from her mistress. So she ended up living and her mistress ended up dying. And I don't mean mistress like, back then it was called the mistress, like your owner, your mistress, the woman of the house, the mistress. Something along those lines. I vaguely remember that. And she left. Some say that she was later killed or she later died. And some people said that you can't find her or any remains of her. No one knows what happened to her. But anyway, she escaped. Ashe, I love that. Because you don't hear a lot about her, not unless you know about her. You know what I'm saying? But she was like the first Black witch in the witch trials or something like that. Sachet, grounding. Oh, I love your hips. And that's nice. That make me want to go to the water. Because that's what I do. That's what I do, especially in the summertime. In the summertime, I'm always trying to be near the water, and it's the perfect place to do some grounding because you can charge up and ground and meditate with the sun, putting your feet right on Gaia Earth. Ashe, watching the moon rise and or set is such a beautiful thing. And then that's a number 3, definitely getting your messages. The Trinity coming together. Yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, I cannot wait. And there's Marvel and Lisa. Balance. And what did this say? Cosmic power. Yeah. Twin energy. Marvel is actually the moon and Lisa is the sun. So Lisa is the masculine energy and Marvel is the feminine energy. I always thought that it was interesting that it was done that way. That's why I never forgot it. But yeah, balance, the power of it all. And I love how she's in the front and he's behind. He's backing, supporting, That is the deck. Y'all, an hour and a half. These gifts are overwhelming, but I'm here for it. Girl, I hope you are, because they're here. They are here. Yes. So I'm absolutely, I absolutely love this deck. I mean, just first impressions, absolutely love this deck. And I will get over my feelings in regards to Oya's card because I'm sure there's a reason, even if I don't understand it, even if she never mentions it in this book, I'm sure there's a reason for that. But yeah, look at her. She's such a goddess. If y'all don't know about Abiola Abrams, you definitely want to do some research. She's on YouTube. Subscribe, love, like, let her know about her deck, support, because for someone who is not melanated, saying if you want to see more of you, then you have to create your own deck, so to speak. And yeah, she was absolutely correct. And Abiola did exactly that. And it is stunning. And it feels good to shuffle these cards. I have little hands. They're not too big. They're not flimsy at all. Oh, feeling safe and radical rebirth. So yeah, right off rip. And 5 and 4, 54. That's a 9. Some powerful energy coming through. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna just pick a card and then just see what the deck has to say. Medusa. Nice. Oh, 23. I told you. Oh, nice. Excited. Because this is the energy that we're hitting towards right now. Tomorrow will be that dark moon, 23. So maybe for someone out there, whether you're checking it out now or later, Medusa energy could definitely be coming through. And it says rage. Oh, interesting. So I think each goddess gets what I would consider to be like a page of information, because the book is small, so this and that side. That's pretty dope. And then it says Shadow of Rage. Ah, I see what you mean, sis. Shadow card. Look at that. I was just gifted some Medusa earrings. My apartment is 23. Then there you go. This is for you. Medusa, Shadow of Rage, Libya. Temple, shadows, element, fire. Medusa is feared as an ugly, vicious monster. Oh, I'm sorry. As a vicious monster bitch. The truth, this Libyan Berber dark goddess of wisdom, rage is sacred, epic, and fully justified. Yes, because she was raped, y'all. Medusa shadow guidance. You are pissed off and petrified, angry and shaky. But underneath that, you are hurt and heartbroken, feeling undervalued and overwhelming. You can't stay silent anymore. Let your joys, hopes, and beauty rage on. Oh, so encouraging you to focus on the beautiful, the love and the light side of it all in the midst of your rage. I get it. I rocks with it. But see, that's the energy of triple goddess energy. You know, you have the maiden, the young one, the fiery one, you know, the one who's always suited and booted, who's like, what, nothing, you buck. Then you have the mother energy. She's been there, done that. Like, yeah, I see you. You cross this line, it's going to be a whole motherfucking problem. And then you have the sage who is like, she's just above it all. And she now understands and knows how to use her fire. So the energy that's coming through right off rip, first impression for this card would be you would need to tap into your sage, your higher self, remembering, you know, that the things that you're doing is for your greatest and highest good. Also remembering that what you take out and throw out is coming back to thee. Also remembering that what you throw out is not just going to affect the person or you. It's going to have a rippling effect that's going to go out and, you know, affect anyone and everyone of the universe. You know, Medusa is water energy. Ashe. All moon energy, all the goddesses, moon energy. So yeah, the moon rocks with water. You can see that still water runs deep back there. You know, I love it. Oh yes. Take a breath. So the embodiment, take a breath, close your eyes, and put both hands over your lower abdomen. Tune into the part of you that feels out of control. Flood it with loving, healing, golden light. Oh, okay, now I understand the golden light. Got you. Now put both hands over your heart and do the same. You have the right to your full rage of emotions, including anger. And some of us don't give ourselves permission to be angry. It's fine. It's all right. I'm okay. It's fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. Be angry. Because if you don't, it's going to stay trapped inside. It's going to become stagnant, negative, you know, and then it's going to turn into some shadow work and root work. If you just acknowledge what is actually bothering you, what's pissing you off, what's making you seethe. Because I hit a point of seething, rage. I hit a point of seething. You know, so it's good to acknowledge these sides of you, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the what the fucks. So you know how to move, you know how to proceed. You won't have people playing with your fire, using you against you. Negative ghostwriter. Get clear on what is really happening. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, to see the truth. Just because you feel threatened does not mean you are being threatened. Aha. Goddess declaration. I have a right to feel my feelings. AYIBOBO. Ashayo. Yes, the fuck you do. But what you do with those feelings, that's the question. That's the question. And is asking you to take that fire and change that shit. Y'all know we alchemists up in this bitch. We change that shit. Yeah, you may piss me off, but I'm going to use it as fuel. I'm not going to waste my fire, my fuel to entertain you and what you got going on. You're not going to deplete me. But what I am going to do is that energy that you keep throwing and kicking off my way, I'm going to tap into my highest self. I'm going to take that energy. I'm going to change that shit and use it for my greatest and highest good. Ashe, ashe. Ashe. Yo, I was. Thank you. My pleasure. And thank you so much, Goddess D, for rocking. Thank you so much. Y'all know I'm a little blind. Hold on. And I know this is totally not YouTube etiquette, but I digress. Diana. This is confirmation. Yes. You know what I can't do, boo. I want to say thank you so much for rocking, And I am a woman of my word, Lady Di. I will definitely subscribe, and I will definitely check out your video as well. Ashe. More of us need to promote this deck. This deck is dope, and it's like that. Again, Aviola Abrams, African Goddess Rising Oracle. I'm trying to tell you what I know because I know what I'm telling you. This is going to be such a joy and a pleasure to rock. You know, I have the Voodoo Tarot, I have Santa Muerte, and in the cut, I have the African Goddess Tarot. And the card seems to be hidden in the goddamn shadow with the dark moon energy because I can't seem to put my hands on them for anything, but I know they'll surface when it's time for me to get these messages. Ashe. I want to say thank you so much for rocking with the kid, AYIBOBO. If you are new here, please, if spirit moves you, if the goddesses move you, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Ashe, AYIBOBO. May no ill thought words, curses, hexes, spells, negative energy, low vibration, cross you, your ori, your auric, or aortic field, your head space, your field space, your heart space. We want to take what we need and leave the rest. If anyone is trying to do any harm to us on any type of level, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, energetically, psychologically, any of the leads, come through my Uncle Lee. 9 by 9 by 9. That's what the fuck we does. At 725, come through my grandma Ree. Ashe, AYIBOBO, Ashe yo. And if you're not having the night that you want to have, and it is way too dope and magical, and goddess, African goddess, rising oracle energy, baby, you want to change that shit. I love you. Peace. I will come back and let y'all know how I feel about the cards in a working relationship with the other cards. Ashe. I love you. You're welcome, sis. Peace.